It's Sunday, May 30th, and I'm going to give you a tour of the garden. Haven't done that for a while and thought it might be a good time to do it. There's lots happening in the garden at this time. Some things are small enough that it's difficult to see in photographs, so maybe with the video camera I can give you a better overview of what's going on in the garden. Alright, we're going to start out in the old section of the garden. This portion of the garden actually gets about 4 hours of really good sunlight a day, and it gets about 2 hours of dappled shade in addition to that. So I try to grow greens and things that can actually manage on a little less sunshine. This first bed has a very hard harvested crop of kale. We've been using that pretty aggressively to feed the chickens, actually. They love kale. As well as our trenchita cabbages, which, as you can see, we've been harvesting a lot, and they're looking a little funky right now, but they just keep growing right out of that center and produce some beautiful, large, almost kale-like leaves. Flat leaf, but it has a lot of kale qualities to it. And right next to them is this Ace Savoy cabbages. These guys are doing pretty well. You can see we've been getting a lot of rain, and these guys have been just soaking it up, literally. They look very good. We're starting to get some heads formed, so it won't be long before we're going to be enjoying some cabbage. And right next to that, let's see if I can pull back a bit here, this is the broccoli patch, and as you can see, they've really put on a lot of top growth, but as of this point in time, I do not have any, let me see if I can pull back. I don't have any central heads formed at this point, so should be any time though. I am watching them daily, and I expect at some point here soon we'll be seeing heads forming. Next to that is the lettuce patch. This is the current patch that's in use right now, and beside that is celery. These are celery plants that I started way back in, I think it was February or late January. And in addition to the traditional green Utah 52 improved, I've got some red celery. I don't know if you can really see the red. This came from Dan at the Urban Veggie Garden blog, and they seem to be doing really well. Kind of curious to try those. Next to that is a large expanse that looks empty, but actually this has been planted up in dark red kidney beans, and those will be well, hopefully emerging soon. They should be any time now. And on down this bed is the pea patch. And boy, this thing is just taken off. Let me see if I can get in here close and show you that there's lots of blooms forming. They have yet to really just pop. Soon. We're just getting a start of it. This is a big bed, but it produces our preserving peas that we freeze and use all through the winter. So anyway, it's a beautiful patch. Seems to be doing really well. It too has been liking this really cool, damp weather that we've been experiencing. Next to the pea patch in this next bed, the entire bed, is the potato patch. And I planted those using the John Jevons method this year, and they are taking off. They look really good. We are, in fact, starting to get the beginnings of some blossoms, and I think that this is going to be a good bumper crop year for potatoes. Alright, I'll stop here and pick up again in another section of the garden.